Welcome to the characters we work with, where art imitates life, and the people who entertain us on TV are strikingly similar to those we work alongside every day. No matter where we hang our hats and the many places we stop throughout our careers, it is rare that people surprise us. Much like the characters we love on screens big and small, we see firsthand the very same characteristics, uniqueness, silliness, the frustrations, pet peeves, and the quirks that the shows we love and the workplaces we have had, entertaining to say the least. The Jeffersons is a great example of a funny, sometimes crazy, but always family-driven mix of personalities reminiscent of many of the characters we work with throughout our career. Let's drill down to what makes the characters from the Jeffersons among the most memorable in TV history and see just how similar they are to those we work with. The Mr. Bentley does not work in your department but floats in and out when he needs something from your group. He is the nicest person around, always polite and pleasant, offering a friendly word to everyone, whether he sees you once or multiple times each day. The small talk and pleasantry exchanges speak to a relationship between workplace acquaintances, although Mr. Bentley would surely call them friendships. He seems to have his head in the clouds, oblivious to anything that may be happening on your end or what is going on around the workplace in general. Whether a deadline is looming or the company just landed a massive new contract, the Mr. Bentley is as consistent as they come. He visits those he needs to see, gets what he needs, and when the mission is complete, he has gone in a bouncing flash. His timing is impeccable, as he often swings by when you are in the middle of something urgent. He either does not, or pretends not to, notice what may be going on with you and dives in with a big smile and a request. His hopeful look of childlike wonder always makes you feel like you should drop everything to help him. If he were not so darn nice, it would make things a lot easier. You have no choice but to love the Mr. Bentley. Lionel is another strong employee, dependable and wise beyond his years with the company. He is a broad-thinking employee, and one that you see either going far in the company or perhaps venturing out to start a company of his own. The Lionel has that it factor. An entrepreneurial spirit that shines through during meetings and brainstorming sessions when everyone else is focused on small details. The Lionel is an innovator, sharing new, unique ideas that often drive the consensus view that everyone leaves satisfied is the right direction to go. Combined with his business acumen and ability to think deeply on the fly, the Lionel has a great presence and personality about him that brings people in. All agree that the Lionel is the employee to watch for the many remarkable things in store for his career. The only question is why, after his first few years with the company, did he come in one day and suddenly look like an entirely different person? Next, we have the Florence. She is always present, whether you need her to be or not, and her timing is impeccable. If you are having a good day, she is there. Having a difficult day, she is there. And mostly, you like her being there on both occasions. The Florence? She does her work proficiently, valued as a solid employee who expresses no desire to move along, nor looks for more than her fair share in return for her good work. She is neither demanding, nor does she move faster than she chooses to. Thankfully, it is above the average, and you know the Florence will be here for a long time. The Florence is incredibly sharp, and her quick biting wit, which you love because it is always directed at the boss, not only adds great levity, but is always the perfect way to take those who act superior to the team down a few humbling pegs. All of these factors has made the Florence a beloved co-worker. That great employee who consistently gets in on time, looks like she prepped for hours, and is always dressed a cut above what our workplace calls for, we call the Weezy. It's actually Louise, but someone, we hear it was her husband, gave her the nickname long ago, and it stuck. The Weezy does her job exceedingly well and is held in high esteem by her colleagues and superiors. She is a bit prone to drama, whether it stems from something at home or she has gotten involved in office drama. She seems to indulge it, but it never stops her from having a good day. The Weezy still spreads joy and positivity wherever she goes, and Weezy-driven drama only adds a little excitement to the office. The Weezy leads with her heart on her sleeve, will be the shoulder to cry on, and can be quick to tears in the appropriate situation. If you have a breakup, lost a loved one, or a business changes moving people she has worked with in different departments, she is sure to have a good cry and can often cause a chain reaction of waterworks among the team. Still, such instances are rare, between which, the Weezy's sensitivity and ability to empathize are among her greatest strengths and why she is a go-to person for issues both professional or personal. Knowing that she brings joy, and an enthusiastic sense of humor to the team every day. Weezy is great for morale. The George has risen to the executive ranks of the business due to his incredible work ethic, his off-the-charts business acumen, and a drive that is the stuff of groundbreaking business leaders. We have great respect for the George, having started at the entry level and watched as he exceeded all expectations level by level to get to the top. His meteoric rise was no surprise to any of the colleagues he made at each rung of the ladder throughout his corporate climb. What makes the George just as appreciated is that his approach, his personality, is unchanged from his first day to the present. He came in with the confidence of an executive and the ability to relate to every person along the way by being good to people and being genuine. We all expected to see him moving on up. Your favorite part of the George's consistency of persona is how he has that smart aleck comedic wit that both humbles those who need it and entertains his colleagues at every turn. Most memorable about the George is watching him in action, always treating everyone with respect, able to talk business from the bottom level to the top, and will only accept the same respect in return. The George gives everyone the example and hope needed to believe that with hard work, perseverance, and confidence, anyone can rise to the top. Thinking about our career, the jobs we've had, both today and through the years, the most memorable moments never involve the tasks, the projects, the daily routine. It is always about the people. The funny moments, the chaotic moments, the moments of praise or recognition, and the times we either received or had to deliver bad news. Among our favorite stops are those we spent with colleagues who made the workplace both fun and heartwarming, just like we watched for years on the Jeffersons. If you love characters we work with, let's celebrate the characters you work with. We create your story and customized video that paints the perfect parallel between your workplace, your colleagues, and your favorite TV show or movie. Celebrate the Michael Scotts, the Carrie Bradshaws, Ross Gellers, or Tony Sopranos we work alongside each day. There is no better icebreaker or team builder than your own CW3 video to enjoy with your team, your workplace, or friends and family. Because at the end of the day, aren't we all just characters in the sitcom of life? Thanks for watching. To see more of the characters we work with, stop by the Break Room blog section at careerion.com.